Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analyst, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Ali LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Kevin Love out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Cade Cunningham, and it's Wade in a two-guard. They've got Lonzo Ball. He's out there with Klay Thompson, and it's Bird in at the 4 spot. The shot no good. Love with the defensive effort. Cunningham outside. Pass to Covington from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
You have to be prepared to catch and shoot in all circumstances if you're Robert Covington, and he was ready to rise and fire.
Sinks it from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Wade. Back to Love. Puts it up. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Guys, Kevin Love has made his bones in the NBA making this face-up perimeter jump shot. This is what this guy does.
And stolen by Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Now Ball. A minute 42 left in the first. There's the drive, and Ball throws it down.
Look at how deliberate Ball is on the drive. He's fully invested in finding his finish.
Here's Cunningham, and they cash it in right away with a Quick shot.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball passes to McGrady. To the inside. Hurd. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your home team, Larry Bird.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Thomas, he's checked in for Thompson. That one's no good. There's 47 seconds left in the first. To the paint. Here's Yao. And that one is hammered home.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
McGrady, good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Cunningham against Ball. Here's Wade. Got a hand on it. Ball right side. Buries it from three. Ball's got 5 now.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Cunningham passes to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Yao. Doncic with it. They set a pick for 3. Rebounded by Cousins.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Jordan's checked in for Thomas. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game. And like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Pass to Yao. Here's Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Outside Covington. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Covington's got 6 points.
Well, Covington has made himself a viable and legitimate three-point shooter. How about that one?
And stolen by Covington. For the finish. And the jam by Covington.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Timeout. Away team. Attention fans. Now is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, fans, that was your dance team. Make noise.
We've got 1:13 left in the half. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Slicing and dicing his way to the cup off the deck, Klay Thompson.
Thompson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham looking it over. And the jam by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
43 seconds left in the second period. Screen by Marjanovic. Ball passes to Marjanovic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Covington. Pass to Mikan. Here's Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Covington. The shot misses. Here's McGrady. Covered by Covington. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Philadelphia 76ers, they lead by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Robert Covington displaying all his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
First team foul.
Thompson out there with Ball. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Bird in at the 4-man spot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kevin Love out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Cade Cunningham, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Here's Wade. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Cunningham outside. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. Cunningham confident in his range.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Screen by Marjanovic. Ball passes to Marjanovic. Banked it in off the glass. Marjanovic got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Love. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. Oh, Klay takes the contact and finishes.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the third. Cunningham passes to Vucevic. Back to Cunningham. It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The home team on D. Pass to Jefferson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wade.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Jefferson pass to Cunningham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Klay busting it up inside.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Here's Cunningham. Sweet little floater. Cunningham's got 11.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. 6-point lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's his first.
And he drops the first.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Bird, covered by Covington. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's Albuquerque, earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sport. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Ball is out there with Thompson. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Bird in at the power forward position. Tries the 9-footer. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Wade. Love, a screen on Thompson. Here's Wade. Love passes to Vucevic. Knocks down the triple.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
To the wing, right side. Here's McGrady. And he gets that one.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Wade, defended by Thompson. Love, a screen on Thompson. Love passes to Cunningham. From the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bird. 3-pointer. Tries again. The double clutch. Marjanovic can't hit.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Here's Wade, defended by Thompson. Wade, that's good.
Well, that in-between game, right? How many years has Dwayne Wade had a feel and a knack for how and when to make that shot?
Thompson attacking. Can't hit from in close.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Second chance shot. And Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
And that one's good. Thompson.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Fader on the way, and they pick up 2.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Ball passes to Bird. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So with Jefferson on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Hedo Turkoglu out there with Durant. Then it's Kareem. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Eaton in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Paul George. Then it's Lewis. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Daniels in at the center, locking down the middle. Look at this, Paul George and Mel Daniels on the same squad. Both had great seasons for the Pacers.
And Kevin, remember Mel Daniels, of course, was when they were in the ABA. Same team, same organization, but a different period of time, and I am excited to see this duo.
Oh, I am too. I was wondering if you were going to bring that up. Well done, partner. Well done.
Sometimes you play 2K and you get a history lesson. I don't make the rules.
From deep, George. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now the Pacers moving it up. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
Nobody near George. Indiana again missing. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. KD passes to Eaton. Lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Lewis outside. Pass to O'Neal. Lewis against Turkoglu. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Albuquerque. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Oladipo. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. He gets that one.
You allow Paul George loose in fast break situations. He's an absolute force in the open floor.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's KD. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Indiana making a change here. Artest is checked in. And Albuquerque also making a change. Jefferson's checked in. Back to Daniels. Sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
They set the pick to the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's George. No good from 11 feet.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Jefferson passing to Eaton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Boosie. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Boosie. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Albuquerque. They lead by 4. Olajuwon left side. O'Neal with the steal. The pass to Boosie. Back to O'Neal. Eaton grabs the miss. Albuquerque leading by 4. Picked by Olajuwon. KD passes to Olajuwon. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Well, Durant's such a tough cover in the pick and roll. He will take what the defense gives him. In that instance, nice pass.
Here's Boosie. He's covered by Westbrook. Passes it to O'Neal. Here's Boosie. And McGinnis kicks to Artest. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Clock at 6. Shoots over Olajuwon. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Artest.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Picked by Olajuwon. Westbrook passes to Elijah. Oh, that was something else. Have mercy.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Here's Boosie. Pass to O'Neal. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Olajuwon with a screen on Artest. KD passes to Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's O'Neal. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Albuquerque with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So with George on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Lewis. Artest is out there with McGinnis. And it's Smits in at the center. Now here's Lewis. Still scoreless. Pass to Boosie. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
And here is Lewis. The pass to Boosie. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound by Albuquerque. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Carter against Lewis. Good work defensively by Carter.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. That's in, and the Albuquerque lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Lewis.
Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Westbrook passes to Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
Here's Boosie. Passes it to Lewis. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Albuquerque leading by 11. Here's Carter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this guy's seasoned enough to make the right pass within the flow of the offense. Nice work by Richard Jefferson.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
That was your Breaker States crew. Make some noise, fans.
Lewis against Turkoglu. Lewis passes to O'Neal. Over onto Tacumbo. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Lewis. O'Neal's got 6.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Now here's Durant. Giannis' screen on Oladipo. Here's Giannis. Oh, and on to Tacumbo. Hammers it in.
and maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
Team ball. Now on the floor for the home team, number 10, Don Boucy.
Off the inbound pass, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Oladipo. To the middle. Danny Granger pulls it in. Indiana trails by 11. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Oladipo finds O'Neal. Over onto the Kumbo, and it's sent back by KD.
How about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Granger. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Granger's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Screen by Giannis. Turkoglu passes to
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Giannis has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Here's Boucy, defended by Turkoglu. Pass to O'Neal. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Albuquerque. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on O'Neal. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Indiana trails by 13. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George looking over the floor. Here's Daniels. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Lewis. Inside. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Daniels, and again it's Indiana.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for Albuquerque. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Durant is out there with Hedo Turkoglu, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem, and it's Eaton in at the center position. Now Durant, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lewis against Turkoglu. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar, and he lays it straight in. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 13 now for Albuquerque.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now here's Lewis. O'Neal kicks to Lewis.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Pass to Eaton. And Lewis comes to help. Unloads from 9. Here's Turkoglu. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Indiana trails by 13. And the pass to O'Neal. Rebound by Albuquerque. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant feeling it out of him. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Good work there as it goes. Oladipo's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here he goes, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they're just using his size to get the advantage. Turkoglu manages to beat the contact.
Albuquerque shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That's his first foul. Artests, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Albuquerque also making a change. Russell Westbrook in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Right side, O'Neal. Turkoglu grabs the board. Turkoglu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant dishes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Outside, Lewis. Rebound by Albuquerque. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Westbrook passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Can't connect from short range. Passes it to Artest. Now here's Lewis. Here's the 3. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. And Westbrook, here we go. And the shot goes in. And Albuquerque leads by 20.
Well, there's only one way Russell Westbrook knows how to play, and that is attack mode all the time. Nice drive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook with the steal. Turkoglu passes to Eaton. The 3 from KD. Drills the three-pointer. KD's got 9 points.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
And the Pacers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Olajuwon's checked in for Albuquerque. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Durant. Now, here is O'Neal. 6 points for him. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for him.
It's so athletic for a guy his size. O'Neal just glides to the basket.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so it's Indiana with it. There's the screen. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots a fader. Almost, but it rolls out.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Here's Olajuwon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Here's Boosie. He's covered by Westbrook. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And so it's Albuquerque in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with George on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got McGinnis. Also, Daniels out there. Danny Granger out there with Oladipo. Pass to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Inside. The shot's good from McGinnis.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Here's Giannis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Kicks it to Granger, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Looking at who's out there now for Albuquerque. O'Neal comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Carter in for Durant.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. There's the double team with Westbrook. Boosie, the pass to Smits. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo makes just enough threes that you've got to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Westbrook. T right on him. Misses from short range. So Oladipo will bring it up for Indiana. There's the pass to Boosie. Back to Oladipo. There's the 3. Carter pulls it in. Albuquerque leading by 20. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. Boosie, the pass to Granger. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Jefferson. Now Granger. From outside the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Granger's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3.
Home team foul. Freddie Lewis. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. There's the pick. Turkoglu passes to Eaton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Daniels.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the away team, Mark Eaton. Taking 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Now the Pacers with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. Lewis against Turkoglu. Back to George for the 3, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Lewis with the 3. Eaton grabs the miss. Albuquerque leading by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
KD passes to Eaton, and he jams it with authority.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Antetokounmpo against George. Daniels. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Giannis inside. Defended by George. And Giannis gets it to go.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
There's the double team at Turkoglu. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Good on the three-point shot. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Albuquerque leading by 20. Abdul-Jabbar with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 22. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Can you do it? Let's hear it.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Well, to come in here, face... Oh!
My goodness.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to Oladipo. Indiana moving it around. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
That one goes. Count it.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lewis with the three, and the three ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Westbrook with the steal. Here's Olajuwon. And so Albuquerque takes the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot of...